Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game is so important, to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Buy-Hay Arena here on the north side of Fort Wayne. A Tuesday night SAC clash between the Northside Legends and Carroll Chargers, and we are in for a treat tonight. The Legends come in having won 9 of their last 10 games and are showing no signs of slowing down. Meanwhile, Carroll comes in deadlocked at 500. They just picked up a win on Friday night over the Huntington North. Friday night over the Huntington North Vikings. So, Caden, we're going to be in for a good one.
Yeah, it's always a good time seeing these two play, especially because it's an SAC game, and it's really, really close right now. It's super locked up between Southside, Wayne, Snyder, Homestead. Carroll still in the mix with Lures, and then Northside sitting at 3-3. But the top dogs, Wayne and Southside, the team to beat that, it's going to be a game I'm sure they played this week. Am I right?
We'll check that out real quick just to be sure, but enormous conference title implications would be on the line if that is indeed the case. It looks like Southside will play Bishop Lures tonight, and then, yes, on Friday at Wayne, the Generals and Archers. If the Archers win, they'll take control of the SAC race. The Generals, well, they would have to do the same. But here we are with the Chargers and Legends tonight, and Northside's chances may be less so after a slow start to the year, but Carroll still got an outside look at the SAC crown as well.
Yeah, it really starts up front with Jack Van Order, 12.5 points per game. He's been their best shooter coming back. He was not in his best when he played Bishop Dwenger, but now coming back, the junior guard, 6'2", has been the shooter for the Chargers. And then Brody Fisher, the senior, 12.3 points per game, just an absolute monster, 7.1 rebounds a game for him. So he's the guy, the underneath that you need, and then Van Order is the guy that can shoot it. And it's going to be hard for Northside to contain both of them all night long.
Yeah, and going back to last year's Carroll squad, they've had a lot to do in replacing the production of Paxton Crane. He has now gone off at Trine playing his college basketball, but I got to see this team at regionals and the ways they've been able to kind of continue what they had last year. Still got a lot of quality guys returning, and Jack Van Order, Brody Fisher, starting to see Carter Middleton step up, just a young sophomore. But it's been really interesting to see this team kind of continue to ride the wave. On the flip side, Northside is rolling. The Legends have caught fire as of late, winners of 7 straight.
Yeah, some impressive wins against Homestead, and then they beat Warsaw on the 7th, 51-44. But it really starts with Sebastian Moore. He's been their leader on the team, just really taking over these last 9 games, 15.9 points a game for the Legends. And then Max Goheen, the junior, 5'10", in with 11.3 points a night. So 3.1 rebounds for him. But, yeah, those two guards really has done a good job for Northside these past 9 games. And That's where they excel, is the guard play, getting their guys outside, be able to hit some threes when they need it. And, yeah, Northside, winners of 9 of their last 10, and they're a team to beat right now, but tough opponent tonight against Carroll.
Absolutely. We'll take a look at last year's Carroll and Northside bout, that one at Charger Fieldhouse, where the Chargers did win by 15 points. They got it done at 70-55, but one of the biggest stories of that game was Paxton Crane with 21. However, the leading scorer from that game, Brody Fisher, 29 points for the Chargers. We'll see if he can replicate that tonight.
Yeah, he's going to have to do the same thing again, just really using that physical presence down low, using his big body, working on the defenders the north side. And, yeah, he's just going to have to take over the game again. But if he's not open, Jack Van Order can shoot the ball from deep. So it's going to be tough to contain both those guys tonight for the Chargers, and we're in for a real SIC clash.
Fisher 3 of 5 from the three-point arc in that game as well. So he had a really good showing on all sides of the ball. And then Sebastian Moore, he was the leading scorer for Northside. He had 19, but it doesn't stop there. Marion Waits, 14. He did his damage inside.
Yeah, Sebastian Moore, again, just has to be super efficient from the perimeter. Northside's been able to hit the ball from deep and really just shoot the ball lights out these past 9 games. Can they continue the train tonight against the Chargers? We'll have to find out in about 3 minutes.
It's going to be a really exciting game between two conference foes that know each other very well. And while we got the time, let's hear a word from some of our sponsors. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OttenwellerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Jolie Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you are facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolie Law Firm is the answer. Sayoka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in just 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. Specialist in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration. Visit tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Labor's District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LiUNA. Always 100 Academy drills and skills at the Parkview Sports Medicine Fieldhouse in downtown Fort Wayne. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 6:30 all the way through May 28th, 2026. For just $10 a night, you can drop in and develop your dribbling, shooting, passing, and defense. Camps are open to preschoolers through 12th graders. So we got something for everybody again. Just $10 a night to drop in at the PSM Fieldhouse on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 5 to 6:30. Earn your edge this season. Parkview Sports Medicine's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Clock's ticking down, and we're going to be able to send it over to the PA. Chargers Legends coming up next.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Northside High School's By-Hay Arena, home of the Northside Legends. This evening, we present a contest between the Carroll Chargers and your Northside Legends. As we didn't have the anthem before the first game due to tech problems, we are going to have the Northside Pep Band play the national anthem. So if you could please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the anthem. Folks, I believe I heard that Mr. King has Carroll's fight song. Folks, we have our traditional playing of Chief Mac, followed by Varsity.
All right, those are the starting lineups for both sides. If you didn't catch the starters, don't worry, we got you up here in the booth. For Carroll, they're rocking with number 10, Jack Van Order, number 12, Cole Lambert, number 22, Carter Middleton, number 25, Dom Kefferl, and number 51, Brody Fisher. The Legends, they're rolling with the crew of Sebastian Moore, number 2, Max Gohey, number 3, Drew Upton, number 5, Malik Moore, and number 23, Marion Waits. As now, in the middle, Fisher and Malik Moore going to jump. In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. We're off and running. Northside and Carroll. Legends going to control the basketball first. Upton kicks it up top for Goheen. Inside they go to Waits. Waits off the glass and was no good. Rebound to Lambert. Chargers get a defensive stop on the first possession of the game.
Yeah, they tried to feed that one down low, but just too many bodies down in the paint, and Carroll able to stop that one early.
Jack Van Order going to be very important to the success of this Carroll offense, as he is every night. Brody Fisher as well. Here is Van Order at the conference logo. Kicks out top. Fisher hands it off. Here's Lambert. Now they go into the corner. They're looking to feed it inside. It's not there. Down the right side of the lane, they kick out. Van Order stepping through contact. Feeds the lane. Getting more to jump off the glass. It's good, and Dominic Kefferl gets him on the board first.
Yeah, Northside with a good 2-3 defense. Carroll finds a crease. He gets 2 points to start this one off.
Early action from the Carroll defense tips that one out of play. Goheen will inbound. Fires to the middle of the floor. Waits, powers through Fisher, and it's going the other way.
Foul number 23, his first, team's first.
Yeah, try to work that one inside, but Fisher ready and draws the charge.
Yeah, physicality going to be important, but you got to know where to draw the line. Northside setting a tone early. Here on the other side, it's into the corner. Up top, Fisher. 29 in last year's victory over the Legends. Up top, he'll pop a three. Over Waits. This one missed long. They feed it up ahead, trying to go fast. Waits inside. This one off the glass, ties it up.
Yeah, able to use that court vision, look down the floor and find a wide open Waits. Gets Northside to tie this one up.
From the outside, here's Jack Van Order, powering on the right side of the lane. Bump. Middleton feeds to the corner. Rather, that was Kefferl. Inside, Brody Fisher trying to go up in the lane. He had it blocked.
Yeah, Malik Moore using that vertical and able to block that one off Brody Fisher.
Outside Waits, fires to the corner. Upton catch and shoot tray. That one rolls off. This Northside team, they're going to be able to jump inside. They defend the paint very well. Waits and Malik Moore do a great job of manning it inside. Here goes Jack Van Order. From the elbow, fades away. It's no good. Rebound control by Marion Waits.
Yeah, we're seeing this Northside defense just come alive right now, not letting Carroll get in the paint in which they're comfortable with.
Moore's three ball was off the mark. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2-2 still our score. Last time we saw this Northside team lose, I believe it was you and me. I promise we're not jinxing anything. Inside, that one's good. We have had a Northside game since that last loss, and the Legends did come out on top. But what really worked for the Generals when they clipped the Legends was their ability to go fast. Inside, Sebastian Moore can't get it to fall. Up ahead, here's Van Order. Spinning in the lane, off the glass. No, second chance tip is good. Dom Kifferl.
Yeah, you mentioned fast-paced offense, and that's what Carroll's going to have to do if they're going to want to get past this lethal Northside defense.
Northside going to play fast, too. They're really good at it as well. Here's a handoff. Upton tries the 3-ball. That one's off the back iron. Carroll moving quick again. Inside. No call. Upton able to get all ball.
Yeah, able to get the pass down on the floor, left on a one-on-one situation, and able to get a hand on it, take that one out of bounds, but no call.
Here's Brody Fisher working with Waits. Has to fight through more. Kicks out. One more up top. Van Order 3-ball. No. Both teams struggling to get it going from behind the perimeter. Carroll has a 4-point lead, all on the inside.
This game's really going to be a battle of the guards. Who is able to shoot better outside the perimeter, and so far it's been Carroll.
Goheen puts up a highly contested 3 that went nowhere. Chargers take advantage. They grab the board and move the other way. Kick to the corner. Van Order shot fake, and then a foul as Goheen was out in his space.
Yeah, both teams are just really comfortable in the paint, and both defenses doing a good job early, not letting that happen. Both teams a little off balance, got to settle down and play your style of basketball.
Couple of subs in for the Chargers. Monzer Omar is into the game, and so is Lincoln Powell. Fun fact, I beat Monzer in fantasy football this year. Inside, Brody Fisher grabs 2.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I beat Lincoln Powell in middle school basketball.
And now look at them. They're out on the floor, and we're up here in the booth. Here's Sebastian Moore inside, kicks up top. Legends trying to stop a dry spell. And then more defensive pressure. And the Chargers force another turnover. Up ahead, Van Order, a lot of space for the 3. Won't connect. Got to think eventually he's going to get those to fall. On the other side, the Legends turn it over again.
Both teams playing with a lot of hurry, just trying to speed things up, but you got to slow down, find your rhythm, and get the game on a roll.
We got a score update after 1. Wayne leads Homestead 18-11. So if Homestead can pick up a victory tonight, they'd be back into the race. Inside, here's 2 for Van Order. And now a timeout taken by the Legends. This one is a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it right here. So 8-2 out the break, or 10-2 out the break, and an 8-0 run for the Chargers. They're doing a great job specifically on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're really just not letting Northside get comfortable, and Carroll's done a really good job spreading the ball out and getting a lot of guys involved early, and that's what you want to do. You want to throw Northside off defensively, able to get points on the board and take a commanding lead.
Another big thing that was huge when Wayne was able to knock out the Legends was being able to play with the lead. We saw the Generals jump out to a 12-point lead within the first, 4 minutes? And then the Legends actually got right back into the game and tied it up. It was a little bit more neck and neck. So you got to be able to play fast, and you got to be able to keep it up because Northside never going to go away.
Hence why they've won 9 of their last 10.
Yes. Here's Sebastian Moore. That pass was tipped. Up top, here's a 3-ball. Well, still won't go. Neither team able to get it going outside yet. Inside, Malik Moore gets his first 2.
Yeah, Waits using that physical presence down low, able to get the rebound, find Malik Moore down low, and Northside trying to get things back in rhythm.
Here's Monzer Omar, who had it blocked from behind. In the lane, Legends take it the other way. Goheen from the outside, drives down the left side of the lane, and heavy contact, foul called against the Chargers.
Foul number 12 is first, team's first.
And Northside's going to have to play up to speed with Carroll. Carroll's starting to feel a little bit comfortable, but if Northside can ease into this game, they should have no problem climbing back in this one.
Goheen's first rolls home. And this Northside team, I don't exactly want to call them old, but last year they had a lot of youth on the squad, and getting to return that going to be so important for them. It's a tough sectional to get out of, as you know, this is a sectional preview. Both these teams reside in the same sectional, along with Snyder. And who's the other team in that? As it's taken away in the middle by the Legends. Sebastian Moore trying to go fast. He just lost the basketball out off of Lincoln Powell. Snyder, Northside, Carroll.
Just those teams alone, it's going to be
that makes it hard enough. It's not Wayne. Ball thrown in. Malik Moore can't get it to sit. Up ahead on the other side, Northrop's the fourth team in that sectional. Lambert gave it up for Brody Fisher. Fisher to the corner. Omar thought about a tray. Half a minute to go here in the first quarter. Omar gets to the middle and kicks out. Fisher slips it in the middle himself. Ball down on the floor.
Yeah, you see both teams still trying to work inside the paint because that's their comfort zone. They're not really comfortable outside the perimeter yet. See if that trend continues.
10-6 the score. Slip pass in is taken away. Sebastian Moore on the other side trying to draw closer. Euro stepping in and out. Still a lid on the rim for the Legends here early on. Fisher trying to run point. Didn't exactly go to plan. 8 seconds now for the Chargers. Pull-up jumper is no good, but a foul committed by Roman Pearson as he just got into the landing space of Lincoln Powell.
Yeah, still trying to play with a lot of tempo, both these teams, and early contact is going to get you into a lot of trouble later down in this game.
First free throw from Powell is good. It's Powell, a junior, his first year serving true varsity minutes. He knocks down the second. 12-6 the score. 2 seconds, they feed it up ahead. Sebastian Moore puts it up. Too strong. And that's been the first quarter for Northside. Just can't quite get it to fall. Carroll leads it by a score of 12-6 after one. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the second quarter, Chargers Legends on Summit City Sports.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Summit City Sports. Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder here from By-Hay Arena at Northside High School. 12-6, the Carroll Chargers lead the Northside Legends after one. Legends going to get the basketball first to try and dig into this lead. Goheen pulls up from the elbow. Shimmy shake doesn't work. Offensive board, waits back up.
He's been their best player thus far, as Sebastian Moore just kind of ice cold to start, but waits once again down low in the paint using that body he has and gets 2 points for the Legends.
Dumped into the corner. Here's Jack Van Order. Right to the middle. Kick out. 3-ball. Fisher got it. Our first 3 of the game comes off the hand of Brody Fisher.
He was able to do that a lot in last season's matchup between the Legends. He's going to have to do that once again for the Chargers.
Goheen had it slip out of bounds, as Northside just hasn't been able to take care of the basketball here in the first half of the game.
Yeah, just sloppy offense. And really, when they get back on defense, they look a little lost. Just got to settle down, play your style of basketball, and don't let up the lead that Carroll has.
A nice slit pass to Jack Van Order, and Camry Charlton commits a foul.
Foul number 1, his first, team's first.
And again, we just kind of see Carroll one step ahead. It forces Northside into a rough position. Here's the 3-ball off the inbound that goes, and the lead is out to 10.
Yeah, Carroll's been able to do one thing Northside hasn't done yet, and that's been able to shoot the ball from the three-point line. That's their last 2 points, 6 points so far in the quarter for Carroll.
Ball tipped but retrieved by the Legends. 3-ball on the ensuing possession is no good. Waits grabs another offensive board. Mariana Waits going to work, going up, and foul called against Brody Fisher. Carroll fans didn't like it.
Yeah, Fisher's just getting bullied down there right now by Waits. He's grabbing every single offensive rebound and really keeping Northside in this one.
Waits, the leading scorer for the Legends right now with 4, hoping to make it 2 more at the line.
I got a score update from our own Joe Northern. Lewis has the lead over Southside, 16-12 after 1.
Again, another huge game when it comes to the SAC race, as both free throws good for Marion Waits. As if Carroll wants a share at that title, they're going to need Southside and Wayne to lose, preferably tonight. Outside, Fisher again. He's starting to feel it. That's back-to-back threes for him.
Yeah, he's really just taking over this quarter from outside the arc, and Northside's just got to find a way to stop him.
We know both these teams can shoot. Carroll gotten it going a little bit sooner, but there's Sebastian Moore racing into the lane and picking up his first 2.
Yeah, tough first quarter for Moore, but hopefully he can find a way to get more points in the second.
5:40 to go first half. In the middle, ball was tipped. It's on the floor. Carroll able to keep control. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors on the floor. Favors Carroll. Scoreboard reads Northside. Chargers going to inbound. They get it into Brody Fisher, who goes up through contact. And both Fisher and Waits trying to take advantage of defenders just trying to catch up.
Yeah, it seems that's what they've been comfortable with all season, just driving in the paint and getting 2 points easily. Not going to be the case today, but Fisher and Waits both trying to get their teams on fire right now.
You're going to have to earn every bucket as we keep going on throughout the night. Brody Fisher does not connect on the first free throw. 5:33 first half. Second one goes. That one swiped away by Powell. And then the ensuing foul committed by Drew Upton. So that's 3 on Northside. Chargers trying to go quick. Up top, it's Middleton. He fires to Powell. Down inside. Great ball movement and an excellent set to free up Brody Fisher.
Yeah, good cut by Fisher inside. And, yeah, Northside just had no idea where he was. You got to keep your eye on Brody Fisher at all times.
Haven't seen this Northside team in a while. Just haven't been able to get things going. We have seen a lot of that as they get Camry Charlton freed up inside.
Yeah, good cuts in and out so far for both teams in the second quarter, just trying to get inside the paint where they're most comfortable.
Here goes Fisher. He's working with Charlton. The senior spins and just loses it out of bounds, tipped by the boys in white.
Legend fans wanted that one to go the other way, but last touch by the white jerseys. And yeah, both teams just trying to work on the inside. You got to be able to hit it from outside the perimeter if you're going to want to win this one.
Jack Van Order powering into the lane, and a foul called against Charlton. He got a lot of ball, but the body contact going to do him in.
That's 4 second quarter fouls so far for Northside. One more, and Carroll's going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
And we're not even halfway through this second quarter. Van Order hits the first. So Carroll able to power out. They've had a comfortable lead for most of this. An 8-0 run in the first kind of led them that way. As Van Order hits the second with a little razzle-dazzle. On the other side, Sebastian Moore catch and shoot three. That one short, and they just look uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, they're just not playing up to tempo with Carroll at the moment, and it's the main reason why they trail at the moment.
That three ball's off the mark from the Chargers. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last off the boys in blue. Back and forth the basketball goes. Up ahead, here's Drew Upton. Rotated around. Moore tries to go middle. Into the corner, Upton. Catch and shoot three ball. Still won't fall. Northside without a tray here in the first half.
It's been a slow start offensively for them. Like you said, they just look uncomfortable and not in rhythm. Got to find a way to come back in this game.
It was a better set last time down, just couldn't get it to fall. On the other side, neither can Carroll, and a race out of bounds is won by the Legends, so they'll take it back the other way. Back into the game comes Roman Pearson.
You have to think Northside's going to want to start playing that fast basketball we all know them for. But Carroll has got to stay locked in defensively not to let up this lead.
Legends just got to find a flow. And once they get there, surely things will start to churn. Goheen gets to the middle. That pass was tipped. Picked up by Charlton. He goes up too strong. Rebound to the Chargers, and then a foul called against Camry Charlton. That's the fifth on the Chargers, or against the Legends, and it'll send the Chargers to the line.
You don't want the foul trouble to translate into the second half, so you got to take care of it now while you can. That's 5 for Northside in the second quarter, and not looking good for the Legends.
First free throw, no good. You got to make it hurt, too, but Charlton playing with 3 doesn't help you in that last one. Really tough. You don't want to pick them up that far away from the basket.
Middleton makes the second shot.
Sebastian Moore spinning inside. Tough layup won't go. Rebound to Powell. Kick to the corner. They go inside. Right up off the glass. Collecting 2 is Sullivan Hill.
Carroll had 4 bodies down in the paint on that last possession. And, yeah, able to get the rebound, go up the court, and get the bucket to go. Carroll's looking comfortable.
Off the glass, Malik Moore can't get it to fall. Chargers just closing down every lane the Legends are looking for. Just over 2 to play in the first half. Carroll on another run. Here's Powell inside. Off the glass, no. Second chance opportunity won't fall either. So a stop for Northside. Can they turn it into points? Life just been hard. Inside, 2 earned. Michael Stevens gets that too and breaks the Northside scoring drought.
We've seen a lot of good passes from Northside thus far and just unable to translate it into points.
Legends believe it went off the knee of one of the Chargers. 93 seconds left in the first half. Into the corner it goes. They feed their man Brody Fisher. Fisher got an angle and a foul committed by Malik Moore.
Fisher's done a good job this game just going through with contact, drawing the fouls, and that's 6 for Northside in the second quarter.
9 points here in this second quarter for Brody Fisher. Making a big impact in this one as well, just like he did last year. His first free throw is no good, so now 1 for 3 at the charity stripe. And now Dom Kifero will check back in for for Sullivan Hill. Second one's no good either. Here's Drew Upton. Feeds it up top for Goheen. Malik Moore going to try a jumper. That one won't roll. Carroll excellent on the glass once more. Fisher getting inside. Didn't have it. Rebound opportunity, no. Fisher wanted a foul, but that's just good, tough defense.
Both teams still struggling in the paint all night long, and it's just been a rough night shooting for both teams.
Northside turns it over again, and now with 53.7 to go in the half, they're going to make a sub. Van Order is back out on the floor. Carroll can hold for the last shot if they so please. 13-point lead right now. Kick to the wing. Fisher working low. It was tipped out of bounds.
Northside's done a good job poking the ball free. They just have to hope that it falls off one of the Chargers.
Ball into Fisher off the glass. Another great set ran inside.
Yeah, good find inside to Fisher. He's able to cut around the defender and get the easy bucket to go.
20 seconds. Goheen and the Legends can hold for the last shot. It looks like they will. Here's the kick. Corner three on the way. No good. And then tipped out of bounds. Last off of Carroll. So ball going to stay right here. Now 5 seconds. And a last gasp before the break. Northside just 4 points in this quarter. And then they lose it out of bounds.
That was a long pass looking for Goheen in the corner. Couldn't hang on through the contact and rolls out of bounds.
Order going to have a chance. Feeds it up ahead. Goheen stepped on the line, so it'll be a catch and shoot scenario for the Chargers. You got to think Van Order or Fisher is going to take this shot. Fisher catches it, got to put it up. He didn't get it off in time.
All right, folks, that's half. Chargers 31.
But a halftime score, all Carroll. Here from this one, 31-16. They outscore the Legends 19-10, actually. So 19-10 in that last quarter. Lead grows. It's 31-16 at half. We'll take the break and come back with the first half stats coming up on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, and that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Welcome back to Summit City Sports halftime report here from By-Hay Arena. Eli Lawrence alongside Caden Linder. And Caden, it's been a lot of Carroll just being the more aggressive team here in the first half.
Yeah, they've been able to get comfortable early and just really find their groove. But for Northside, they got to find a way to get points on the board and really just come back in this game. It seems like Carroll's just one step ahead of the Legends.
Yeah, and one of the big reasons why is Brody Fisher. His 13 points in the first half leads all scorers. He's just done a great job on both ends of the floor, though, powering inside and getting on the glass. Really, Carroll did a great job as a team getting after it on the glass. We'll see what they have in store for the second half.
Yeah, Northside's just got to get comfortable once again on the offensive side. Did a really good job of getting offensive rebounds, just unable to translate it into points. And then defensively, just play with a lot of tempo and really adapt to how Carroll wants to play. But one big thing that needs to change is the foul trouble. And then obviously hitting three-pointers. Northside really struggled to hit outside the perimeter in the first half.
Yeah, and if you're a coach in the locker room, you know, you're Coach Kalik in this situation, what are you telling your guys? Do you want them to, you know, get after it, keep shooting, or do you try and find a new way to score?
Well, I don't think you're really going to get inside the paint because you got Brody Fisher down there and a bunch of other guys. They're really good at trapping inside the paint, so you're really going to have to trust your guys to be able to shoot outside the perimeter in this second half. And if Northside's able to do that and climb back in this lead, we should have ourselves a good game. But, yeah, Northside's just going to have to trust they can hit the right shot. And played really good defensively. Malik Moore and Wade's down in the paint, just closing in on the Carroll offensive charge. But, yeah, once again, Northside's just going to have to shoot really well outside and really force Carroll to adapt to their new style of offense here in the second half.
Not a great shooting night for the Legends, as right now Sebastian Moore, Max Goheen, Andrew Upton, and Malik Moore combining for just 6 points. Marion Waits has somewhat been a bright spot, you know, on the offensive glass, but even just 6 for him as well. It's been really rough for this team shooting.
Yeah, it just hasn't been their night. It's been a cold stretch in that first half, but really got to turn things around here in the second. Wade's done a good job down low, getting the rebounds, getting his team opportunity to get points on the board. Just hasn't really translated into the scoreboard just yet. Expect a big half from Sebastian Moore. He's really got to turn things around. 16.3 points tonight, only so many to start. It's just got to have a big second half here for the Legends.
We'll see what this team can figure out as the third quarter about to begin. We were talking at the break, a couple of Olympics, a big day for Team USA. Got a smackdown win over Canada on the women's hockey side, 5-0. Biggest win for Team USA over the Canadians.
You just can't wait for USA, Canada, men's hockey. It's going to be one for the ages.
It's going to be a brawl indeed. Curling picked up a silver medal in the mixed doubles competition. And we had our first ever woman medal in curling for the United States. The pair of Corey Christensen and Corey Dropkin. Northside going to start with a basketball first. Here's Andrew Upton. 9! Got it to go.
They're really going to need that shooting to translate the rest of the way here. Good start for the Legends. Let's see if they can respond on defense.
Great energy right away, and a big one for Andrew Upton as well. That, his first bucket of the game. We'll see how the defense adjusts here in the second half. As Carroll throws it away. So early success on both ends for the Legends.
Yeah, if you're Carroll, you got to stay locked in defensively, have the lead, so try to slow things down and really take the high percentage look.
Goheen slipped and fell. He was able to get the pass off in time. Inside, Waits, catch and put up, but no. As he just couldn't lay it in off the glass.
Yeah, Goheen's done a really good job looking down low for his big bodies in the paint. Just hasn't really gotten one to go thus far.
Foul called against Malik Moore. It's his second. And again, we see Fisher able to get inside and kind of have the angle. Made it tough on Moore. But free throw struggles continue for Brody Fisher, now 1 of 5 from the charity stripe.
Yeah, he's done a really good job at drawing contact down low. It's just when you get the opportunity for 2 free points, got to take the chance at the charity strike.
His second goes. So now he has 14, so still a pretty good night for him. Fisher normally a 67% free throw shooter. But tonight, just 2 of 6. Inside of Marion Waits with a bump. And now on the other side, we see Carroll a step slow. Fisher going to pick up his second.
Yeah, both Waits and Fisher done a really good job drawing contact down low. Just once again, you get the opportunity to get 2 points on the board. Gotta take it for granted.
First free throw good. Another score update as Southside leads Lures 30-29.
He sinks the second.
2 for 2 trip for Marion Waits. The lead's down to 10. Here's a handoff outside. They kick. Van Order. He doesn't have anything yet in the second half. In fact, Carroll doesn't have a make from the field yet. That pass nearly got jumped into the corner. Fisher has to work through a double team. Inside, Van Order, a back cut, and delivers at the rack.
Yeah, good find right there by Brody Fisher. Good backdoor cut from Van Order, and Carroll, once again, working in the paint as always.
Waits spinning, couldn't get it to go, but Malik Moore cleans house.
Yeah, he's using that God-given vertical, just going right over Brody Fisher and getting the easy 2 points for the Legends.
They love to run an out-of-bounds set where he just jumps up and collects it home. Here's a nice reverse lay inside from Cole Lambert. So now both offenses trading buckets as we start this second half. That one fell into Lambert's lap, and that's why you keep your hands up on defense, kids.
Did a really good job using those hands to poke that one free.
Fisher missed his reverse lay short. They're starting to get that angle and spin move inside. That pass, they couldn't get to it. Moore makes it hurt.
10-point lead, and Northside's having a really good start to this third quarter.
36-26 the score. Halfway, or 4:30 to go here in the third quarter, so a little over halfway home. Kieferl kicks to the corner. Now Middleton goes to the middle, and he took one too many steps. That time, they were all over it. Waits just tying his shoe. He was squatting down in the corner, and you didn't want him to be
Didn't look
hurt.
too good from up here.
He's just playing with us. He's fine. Just got to tie his shoe. That one rolls off of the foot of Sebastian Moore. Recollects, gets to the middle, and a foul called against Jack Van Order.
Keep in mind, this game has a lot of implications in the SAC. Northside standing at 3-3, Carroll at 3-2. The Chargers with Bishop, Lewis, Homestead, and Snyder all have a really good shot at winning the SAC. Just comes down to Southside and Wayne tonight, as Southside playing Lures, and then Wayne is over at Homestead. They do have the lead over there.
A win for both squads, and we set up a de facto control championship on Friday night. Wouldn't be over, but it would go a long way in deciding your destiny. Here's the 3-ball for the Legends. Still can't get it to fall consistently. They got a couple here.
Yeah, they've had some stints here in the third quarter where they got a couple of them to fall. It's got to be able to hit him consistently, like you said.
In the quarter, Jack Van Order. He's stuck, has to feed up top. 3-ball on the way, no roll. Inside Fisher with a bump. Moore made sure it didn't get up. But now we see effort out of Brody Fisher on the glass, and again, he gets to the line.
Yeah, just going up strong through the contact, drawing the foul. But once again, 2 of 6 on the free throw line tonight. He's got to do a good job hitting his shots right here.
Lead is kind of stuck at 10 here in the second half. Fisher's first off the front end, make it 2 of 7.
Hasn't been his night from the charity strike. Still leads his team in points, but he's gotten a lot of opportunities to get points for the Chargers. Just hasn't able to hit it so far.
Second one is good. And now Fisher will take a seat as he's a little frustrated with himself. Knows he's a better free throw shooter than that. Up top, Upton, 3-ball, got it!
3-3, Upton.
And a timeout taken by Northside. A 30-second clip, and they've got the lead to 7.
Yeah, Upton's gotten a lot of good opportunities. He's hit 2 big threes for the Legends here in the third quarter. Gets another one to go, and got ourselves an 8-point game.
And Upton, a 44% three-point shooter, one of the best on this team and one of the best in the area. It was kind of surprising to see how long it took him to get going in this one, but right now it seems like I just keep falling a point behind with this Carroll team. It's an 8-point lead, 37-29.
Yeah, Northside's starting to feel comfortable here in the second half. Must have made some really good adjustments. Once again, 8-point lead, 3:18 here in the third.
Offense really starting to flow as they've chipped into this deficit. Just got to keep that up all night. Win exchanges, and it's amazing where you find yourself. Here's the kick into the corner it goes. Monzer Omar driving baseline. His pass tipped out of bounds. Update, Homestead has shut the general lead down to 4. So 44-40 as they enter the third quarter. Jaron Matheny on the call over there. As that jumper no good from Van Order. Big rebound. 3-ball. Powell. No. Third opportunity. Yes.
Third time's the charm, as they say. Carroll with a big shot right there extends the lead to 10.
And those are the possessions where we've seen Northside struggle to get a shot, or get a stop, rather. It's what's led to this lead sticking at 10, even with the offense picking up. Upton feeds Goheen. They go inside for Waits. Waits splits 2.
Going right over the defense and gets the easy layup to fall. He's done a really good job down low tonight for the Legends.
Here's Dom Kifferl. He feeds elbow. Omar stuck in the lane. Free throw line extended and back up top. Van Order kicks out. Off to the wing. Good defense from the Legends. Here's a 3-ball on the way. Middleton couldn't get it to go. It's tipped and then controlled by the Legends. Kifferl, he's got some ups on him. That's a couple now that he's tipped.
Yeah, he's just sending it over to Wade so he can finish it off the rebound. And, yeah, really getting up there for the Legends.
Ball tipped out of bounds by the Chargers. Goheen fires it in. Roman Pearson retreats. 1:23 to go here in the third quarter. Goheen spinning. Gets a screen. Fires it back. Waits. 3-ball. No! Omar collects the board. Into the lane. He slipped and just lost it.
Feels like both teams are just playing back and forth basketball here in the third quarter. When one thing goes, the other one follows.
Here's Goheen. Feeds it up top. Upton trying to work on Omar. He got enough space, tries the 3, but missed it short. Rebound controlled by Monzer Omar. Middleton feeds it to Kifferl. Almost a 3. Now Van Order eyeing it up. Feeds. Nice cut. Middleton right off the screen and knocks down the little jumper.
Carter Middleton, nice cut inside. Young sophomore doing big things for the Chargers.
Calm 3 points for Carter Middleton. 1 second, got to put it up. Upton had it blocked. Didn't matter. Northside chips away a little bit, but they still trail it by 10. Through 3 between the Legends and Chargers. We've got one more coming up right after this break, so keep it here.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up. We make sure they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably won't get me on rapping out Lamborghinis. The youngest turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't stay.
Welcome back to Summit City Sports. Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder. Throw your 4s up. One more quarter to play between Carroll and Northside. Chargers hold a 10-point lead in a game that would effectively knock the Legends out of SAC contention. As over and back the call, so ball going back to the Legends. 7 minutes to go in the second half. Purdue trying to bounce back after a rough couple of weeks. They lead Nebraska 54-49. Wisconsin and Illinois deadlocked at 30 with 5:50 to go first half. Right now, number 11 UNC trails 59-55, 7:24 to go second half. Tar Heels trail Miami. Inside here at By Hay, no good from Amarian Waits. And then Omar grabs the rebound. Carroll still been the tougher team on the glass.
Yeah, they've done a really good job in this one, just able to get the rebounds to go for the Chargers tonight. Did a really nice job.
Here's the 3-ball. Omar dials it in, but can't hit.
Homestead takes the lead, 50-46, 6 minutes to go over the Wayne Generals.
Again, another huge game with massive conference implications. It's been an incredibly deep SAC. As that ball tipped, it's going over and back. And every time we see the Legends get a little chance, there are the Chargers right back to take it away.
It's a domino effect. Mano. And once the Legends start rolling, the Chargers are able to fight back.
Homestead on a 31-9 second half heater. The Generals have gone ice cold.
Looks like Mac Welker's going ham.
He tends to do that. There was a nice block inside by the Legends. 6:40 to go in this game. Goheen off a bump. No call, but Malik Moore, we talked about it earlier. So effective at putbacks at the rim.
And that's why he's getting looks in football. And, man, he's just an athlete, just using that size and able to get the putback to go for the Legends.
Really tough to stop. Up top, they fake a three, got one to jump. Omar working with weights and nearly had it ripped away. Instead, Goheen's going to pick up a foul.
Foul number 2, his second, team's first.
First foul of the quarter goes against Max Goheen. It's his second.
If you're the Legends, you can't give up a lot of foul here, trailing by 8 with 6 minutes to go. Don't want to get into foul trouble just too early.
Just an 8-point lead for Carroll. It's sat around 8-10, even 12 here in the second half. As that pass, they tried to jump it but couldn't. In the middle, off contact, a nice one drilled by Cole Lambert.
Moore almost got a hand on that one, but Lambert able to go right over his hand and get the bucket to go.
And Lambert, a senior who's just now getting big minutes, as Waits hits another. He wanted a foul. 12 points for Marion Waits.
He's been the X factor tonight for the Legends, just getting all the rebounds, getting points on the board, leading scorer for the Legends, and it's really been a game changer tonight for Northside.
Goheen just picked up another. He didn't like it. They're going to deem maybe he extended on the screen. Goheen now took a couple hacks at it. Here's a jumper on the way. That one's no good. Upton feeds it up ahead. Goheen off the glass. It's good.
Yeah, good find down low. Goheen wide open, gets the layup to go, and cuts the lead to 6.
47-40 or 37-43. Here's Brody Fisher. A quieter second half. Trying to spin on Waits. Kicks it out. Big 3-ball on the way. Good! And again, Carroll just comes up when they need it most.
Yeah, he saw Malik Moore in the double team down low and left him wide open for the easy 3.
That ball lost out of bounds. It's staying right here.
Lures and Southside even at 47 going into the fourth quarter. From our own Joe Northern, it's postseason atmosphere here.
Certainly getting to that time of year. And a technical going to be picked up. Max Goheen, a couple of extracurriculars. He gave some sort of gesture to the official. It looked like a thumbs up from here.
I was not looking over there, but yeah, Northside not happy.
I guess the official just didn't like the tone, but big free throws now for the Chargers. And they're going to have the ball, too, so they can walk. The lead has been walked up to double digits, so another one coming up for Lambert. And he can't hit the second. So if there's been one real flaw to this Carroll game tonight, it's been their free throw shooting. Now, certainly hasn't been terrible, but not exceptional.
Yeah, and they've gotten a lot of opportunities to get points on the board from the charity strike. Just haven't been able to hit it so far, but overall a good game today for the Chargers. Just the one flaw, holding them back just a little bit.
Van Order gets inside and off the glass. It doesn't go. Move it ahead the other way. Malik Moore trying to do it himself, and a foul called against the Chargers. This one picked up by Lambert.
Yeah, Moore using that speed to cut inside the lane, just lost his footing, and Lambert called for the foul.
Ball thrown in up top to Amarian Waits. Been the centerpiece for this Northside team all night long. Swing it, Andrew Upton. Working on Van Order. Pulls up and blocked. Jack Van Order.
He's done a really good job defensively and really just the anchor for this Carroll Chargers team.
This has been a high-flying Northside team. Just 37 points tonight as we're about halfway home here in the final quarter. Upton has to give it up. Here's Sebastian Moore. Inside, a foul called as Powell really had no choice.
Yeah, one thing to note from tonight is it has not been Moore's night. Just really struggled all game long, but it's a good opportunity here for Northside to cut into this lead.
First free throw is no good for Sebastian Moore, so his rough night continues. Lures and Southside tied at 47 entering the fourth.
Moore makes the second shot.
The audience is certainly going to have to check that one out as soon as we're doing over here.
Joe Northern on the call. Of course, doing a great job over there. Lots of SAC action tonight. Here's the corner. 3-ball. Fisher, no. Offensive board. Kifurl got it back, and the third time it goes. Now a timeout call by the Chargers. 30-second timeout. But again, once Northside battles back, they trim it to 9. Carroll on the other end takes advantage of, a loose ball and just is the more physical team.
Yeah, and when Northside gets something going, Carroll's just right there to respond back. And keep in mind, Northside hasn't lost a game in a month from yesterday, January 9th, when they lost to Wayne on the road. That's their last loss. Hasn't lost since, and it's not looking good for the Legends.
And over that stretch of games, a big talking point for this team was that offense, as the last time they were held under 60, well, you'd have to go all the way back to their loss against Snyder, and that came all the way on December 19th.
So, yeah, a really good New Year for the Legends. Just hasn't been their night tonight against the Chargers.
And look, super tough to win, especially in this conference and this year. Really tough night in and night out. Northside loads their schedule with some of the best in northern Indiana, as it looked like there was a lot of contact there inside. On the other, Pearson jumps, swatted Malik Moore, but a foul was committed by Pearson, his second, team's fourth.
Foul number 12, his second, team's fourth.
Yeah, Powell doing a good job just faking out the defender's contact drawn, but Moore with a nice block at the end of the play.
Okay, looks like we have a correction. Last time they were held under 50 was December 30th.
Still
a really long time.
Yeah, it's been really good basketball since the new year for the Legends. Just, once again, tonight hasn't been their night.
Foul 6 the second.
And you kind of knew that type of production really hard to sustain. They had really still a heck of a run for this team, and they're certainly not done. And the basket waved off as Malik Moore got up high and just kind of hung on it.
Foul number 10, his first, team's third.
Foul still against Carroll. It's their third. It's going against Jack Van Order. His first.
Set makes the first shot.
7 points now for Sebastian Moore.
You look at the upcoming schedule for the Carroll Chargers. They'll take on Northrop on Friday, next Friday, on the road at Homestead. And then they'll finish off their season on the 24th at Norwell. And then Friday, February 27th at home against the Bishop Lewis Knights.
51-40 as Sebastian Moore hits both. Coming up next for this Legends squad, they'll be on the road at Bishop Dwenger and then come home for 2 straight against Heritage and Lures. Go over to Kokomo and then finish it up at home against Garrett on February 24th. And then postseason play here in the state of Indiana. Girls took care of sectionals last week, and we had some great games.
Yeah, you got to talk about that Homestead-Norwell game of the year.
2:20 to go here, so certainly not over if the Legends can find some offensive production. They'd have to find a stop for this Carroll offense. And right now, the Chargers just killing clock as a foul going to be picked up. Goheen just kind of linked arms with him.
Yeah, a lot of contact. Try to go for the steal, poke it free, and that's going to do it for Goheen.
So Goheen done for the night. He finishes with just 4 points. And that really the story for all of the Northside scorers as Fisher misses another free throw.
Yeah, just has him in his night from the charity strike here. Really got to do better from the free throw line and hit those free throw opportunities when you're able.
0 for 2, so the only damage done is Goheen's out of the game. Here's Sebastian Moore. Spins in the middle, puts up a floater. A lot of contact inside. Getting physical down there. And now a timeout. Full timeout called by Northside. They're not out of it, but their backs are certainly against the wall. We'll take a break and come back in just a second.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
Welcome back to Summit City Sports. Eli Lawrence, Caden Linder here on the call from By-Hay Arena. 51-40 the lead. As time dwindling, but it's not over yet. And Caden and I discussing between that break. In the event that Southside and Homestead lose. And
Wayne loses.
Wayne loses to Homestead. We would have a 6-way tie for first place.
That's 6
if
teams.
Carroll wins.
Yeah, 6 teams with 2 losses. So a really big night for the SAC.
And right now the Knights and Spartans both lead their opponents. So it'll be interesting to go down the gate. 3-ball, Amarian Waits is no good. Offensive board. Under 2 to play, so they got to get it back early. 3-ball, that one in and out. Just been that kind of night. Waits off a little bump. Not enough for a foul. He's got 14.
If there's one thing to look back on for the Legends, it's really been Waits. He's done a good job in the paint, just collecting up those boards and responding with points.
Sebastian Moore picks up his first foul. And look, with this much time left, it's certainly not over by any stretch. But the way that Northside's offense has churned tonight, it's going to be really tough to see them come back.
And now they're sitting in the bonus, or Carroll's now sitting Actually, yeah, Carroll is sitting in the bonus the rest of the way, so it's going to be really tough for Northside to climb back in this one with 1:24 left in the fourth.
Cole Lambert now with 8 points. Make it 9 after that free throw. And there it is. Homestead wins. Guess how many points Mac Welker had? 60-40 final.
Probably 34.
60-50 final. Yes, ding, ding, ding. 34.
That was
34 points.
That was a guess.
For
wow.
Mr. Mac Welker tonight.
What a guess.
So Generals go down. Turn your eyes to Lures and Southside.
So if Lures is able to come out top, that's a 6-way tie for first place in the SAC. But a big matchup on Friday between Southside and Wayne, who sit currently atop of the conference. So that's really going to shake things up as well.
Southside trying to get it done. 2 wins, and I mean, they'd have real control over that conference race. But another tough test coming against Wayne. Carroll calls a timeout, as it looks like both sides going to fill the subs, as the Legends going to wave the white flag and turn it in for the night. They trail it by 11 right now with just 38.8 left on the board. 60-50 again. Homestead wins. What a second half from the Spartans.
Able to get the job done. And yeah, Malk Welker, just a game changer for the Spartans. And that second half is one they won't forget.
Ball thrown away to Sebastian Moore. 20 seconds now on the clock. Moore pulls it from deep. Can't get it to go. Offensive board thrown up top. Here's the 3-ball on the way. Still no. Rebound to number 55, Finn Murphy. And that's how we'll finish her up. 53-42. The Chargers still alive in the conference championship race. They get it done with an 11-point win over the Northside Legends. And we'll award our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game, Brody Fisher. 15 points. He leads all scorers. A big impact for Carroll to get out to that first half lead.
Yeah, he just did a really good job working inside the paint and using that big body of his to draw contact, get points on the board that way. And he just was a game changer tonight. Legends had no answer for him, and good job for the Carroll Chargers. It puts them 4-2 in conference play. And once again, if Lures is able to get it done against Southside, 6-way tie for the SAC.
Folks from Northside, I'm Eli Lawrence, and for Caden Linder, we'll send it to the South Side. Catch Joe Northern with Bishop Lures in the Southside Archers. So long from By-Hay Arena. This has been Indiana High School basketball on Summit City Sports.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
Started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Club Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
I got a whole lot of thing and I come from study. And now the whole world gon' know my name. And I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything. That's why I come from study. When I'm gone, the whole world gon' know my name. 12 years old, caught up in that street life. I was trying to sound harder than the street light.